Hi, it's Dean Rogers. I'm here in Tampa, Florida at a real estate investing mastermind. Besides the information you learn, it's the people you meet and the relationships you build. So I'm going to be interviewing real estate millionaires and finding out more about them. Let's go. All right, so who are you and how'd you become a millionaire?
I'm Kathy Fettke, and I am the founder of Real Wealth Network, which is now realwealth.com. And I would say it's the 20 years of faithful business. I hate to break it to people who want overnight success, but it only took about 20 years.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sign up.
No, really.
So get started now.
I would say, I mean, it happened much earlier than 20 years, but it was the consistency, getting up every day, getting better every day at the thing we were doing.
Yep, there we go. Okay, what was the one thing that was the breakthrough to achieve success?
I think really understanding how to run a business and systems, because there's only so far you can go on your own, whether it's real estate or anything, and eventually you have to start hiring people. And that's really where I've seen more companies screw up, is they don't know how to hire and scale. We've seen property managers implode. We've seen real estate companies implode because they may be good at the thing they do, but they're really bad at hiring. So we learned how to bring in people who could do that for us, because I'm really bad at managing people. I'm terrible at it. But there's people out there who are good at it, so you hire them.
There you go. What's been your biggest win?
I would say the biggest win was my first syndication that I did, where I have a podcast, so I have a following. And it was in 2010 that land was ridiculously cheap. I mean, 10 cents on the dollar. So just right near here, 20 minutes from here, we bought 4,200 lots for 10 cents on the dollar. It had been 160 million. We got it for 16 million. It's the Murata now. If you go check it out, it is fabulous. We're not even close to through it. But it's going to be the biggest win for sure for our
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Awesome. What's been your biggest failure?
Oh, there's been so many.
Too many to count, right?
Yeah, people often introduce me as this like titan in real estate. It's like, oh, no. If you only knew all the challenges, there's been so many. I would say the biggest one was doing something I had no business doing, which was tech. I thought I was a badass syndicator and I could be great at everything, including technology. And I'm from California, born and raised in the Silicon Valley. So it was sort of like an app for sharing rooms. So you could book people like an Airbnb, but roommates.
Right.
And I raised $8 million overnight. What I found out later is that tech companies really should only raise a couple million, because otherwise the employees start demanding things. They were demanding cars and high salaries and healthcare because I raised too much money.
Oh, wow.
And that money would have been gone. I ended up getting it back to the investors. It took legal action, but I ended up saving it. And because they were Silicon Valley investors, they were actually super thankful that they only lost 10% of their money.
Right.
Because they thought they'd lose 100%. So that was a pretty epic failure of, like, stay in your lane.
Right. That's usually how it goes. If you were in a time machine, could go back to when you were starting, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself what I just said. Stay in your lane, get so good at what you do, and until you're a millionaire at that, then do something else. But it needs to be something you love and you're passionate about, because business is hard.
Yeah.
And if you're not like excited to get up out of bed at 4 a.m., which I did this morning, my time, doesn't have to be 4 a.m. But if you're not excited to jump out of bed and seize the day with the thing you're doing, and you should probably find a thing that will have you do that, because there's a lot of challenges that come along the way.
I love that. Is there an investment strategy you aren't currently doing that you want to?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the multifamily syndicators making lots of money, and the underwriting didn't make sense to me, and now I see why. I mean, a lot of it was overbought and underwritten poorly. But I would like to, I think there's going to be opportunity as some of those deals fall apart. And so I'll be looking into storage, multifamily, and industrial.
Nice. If you weren't doing anything in real estate, what would it be?
If I didn't have any money or if I had money?
Just you weren't in real estate, what would it be?
Okay, so my next thing is my daughter has this heart for children, and she wants to just help more and more orphanages. So I would help her with launch her
I love that.
charity event. Like she wants to do huge charity events and donate to
That's
orphanages.
cool.
So I'd help her with that.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so where can people find you?
realwealth.com or the Real Wealth Show that you were on.
Yes, I was.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, Dean Rogers again. Thank you so much for watching. If you've come to the very end of this video, then I hope you got a ton of value. For me, this is what it's all about. When you can get around other people that are thinking at higher levels, that have gone through incredible life experiences, then you're going to benefit from that as well. And just that's where the growth happens. So I hope you were inspired. I hope you search out some of these people and learn more about them. There's some incredible people that have gone through and have incredible stories. So make sure to stay in touch. You can reach me at deanrogers.com to connect more. We'll see you next time. Peace.